Right, hello everyone and welcome to this new video on the channel. So today we have got a match preview for Colchester United versus Doncaster Rovers, which is taking place at the Colchester Community Stadium on Tuesday the 12th of March 2024. So once again, I won't be at this match, unfortunately. We've been on a Tuesday night and a fair distance away. It means I'd have to take time off work. And I've already done Colchester, to be honest with you, and you know, we were one of them that were kind of depending on circumstances whether I go this season, and with it being on a Tuesday night, that all but confirmed it for me. But anyway, as per usual, when I'm not at a match, I will do an extended match preview instead. So let's get into it. So let's start off with the host end, Colchester United, and they currently find themselves just above the relegation zone in 22nd out of 24th, so third bottom, and just below the bottom two relegation places. And so far this season, we've had 8 wins, 8 draws, and 19 defeats. And the last of them 19 being at the weekend, where they had a 2-0 loss against Barrow, which means they're now winless in the last 6 games. However, before that loss to Barrow, they were actually unbeaten in 3 games because they'd actually had 3 1-all draws in a row. But that came to an end at the weekend with that 2-0 loss to Barrow. So it's fair to say it's not been the best of seasons for Colchester. They've had a really tough season and they're currently just 2 points above the relegation zone. They have played a game less, however, than second bottom Forest Green Rovers. However, Forest Green are hitting a bit of form at the minute. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're not doing fantastic, but results definitely have picked up since Steve Cotterill came in. And they have been closing down both Grimsby and Colchester, and we are getting closer now, and like I say, with being that crunch time of the season, teams are going to start getting desperate for the wins, and even Sutton, to be fair, they've even picked up a few results as well. So just seems game by game, Colchester just seems to be getting dragged more and more into the relegation zone. So they'll really be looking for a result tonight and hoping to pick up 3 points at home. And now moving on to my team and the away team, Doncaster Rovers, and we are currently in 19th out of 24th. Feels like forever we've been stuck in 20th position, but we have moved up a place now. And so far this season, we've had 12 wins, 7 draws, and 17 defeats. And our last result was also at the weekend, where we had a 2-0 home win against Crewe Alexandra, which were a pretty decent performance, to be fair. I mean, for Crewe, I didn't think they looked brilliant, save they were in 4th place, apart from one chance where we kind of blocked it on the edge of a 6-yard box, but didn't really show a lot going forward, which I kind of thought their best asset. But nevertheless, we scored in the first half at Laken straight from a corner, and then got a goal around, I think, about 55, 60th minute mark to make it 2-0. And to be honest, after that first goal, we were pretty comfy. Like, you know, they didn't really prove much of a threat, and we were solid enough to get the victory, which now means we've only lost 1 game in the last 8 matches, which is really good, and it's really good to see us ending the season on good form. I mean, it's a shame we're just a bit too far away to push from playoffs, but I mean, it's a good omen for next season. Like I say, last season we finished extremely poorly, and that kind of fed into the season afterwards. And to be fair, the last 2 seasons before that, we've been playing, you know, we've been doing extremely awful. The club were kind of going downhill, and you could tell that in the confidence of the players as well. So hopefully now, like I say, now I've had a bit, I wouldn't say it's been, you know, I wouldn't say it's been a brilliant season, but things are going in the right direction, which, you know, is better than we've been for a very long time. So hopefully we can keep this going and this can carry through into next season as well. So moving into our previous head-to-head, we'll start from last season. So when we last played at Colchester Community Stadium, we had a 3-0 defeat to Colchester, and then in the reverse game at home for our last home game of the season, we ended up winning that game by a 1-0, which was our first win in a very, very long time. And then this season we had them at home on a Tuesday night, which we won by 3-1. So I think that brings me nicely on to my prediction then. So are Colchester going to get a much needed win and move a bit further away from the relegation zone, or are we going to do the double over Colchester? My prediction is, as a Rovers fan, I'm feeling pretty confident tonight. I think, like I say, we've kind of got that winning mentality back in the squad. We seem to be playing pretty well at the moment. Colchester, even though fighting for lives, they're going to be short on confidence, and I can just see us doing it, to be honest with you. So I'm going to go with Colchester United 1, Doncaster Rovers 3. Anyway, that is it for my match preview event, so thank you very much for watching. If you're a new viewer to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and like the video, whether you are an old or new viewer. And the next match on the channel is actually going to be on the Tuesday. We've got Horbury Town versus Alton Town. So until then, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.